Thanks for tuning in today. Today's episode is about spy gadgets from the 1940s. History isn't just written in ink. Sometimes it's hidden in the heel of a shoe. This is us, back in that day, when spies carried the world's secrets in fountain pens, lipstick tubes, and cigarette cases. Because in the 1940s, espionage wasn't just dangerous, it was ingenious. World War II turned the world into one giant chessboard, and every move mattered. From MI6 to the OSS, which was the early CIA, spies needed tools that could outsmart guns and governments alike. Every gadget had one goal: to deceive, distract, or disappear. In a war where every whisper could cost a life, creativity became a weapon. Let's talk about the tools of the trade, spycraft straight from the shadows. There was the pistol disguised as a pipe, the camera hidden inside a matchbox, and maps printed on silk, so they wouldn't rustle or tear during escapes. Agents carried shoelaces that doubled as garrotes, poison capsules sewn into buttons, and radio transmitters hidden inside briefcases that weighed less than a cat. Women in intelligence had their own arsenal: lipstick pistols, powder compacts concealing microfilm, and handbags wired for secret transmissions. Everyday items turned deadly, elegant, and brilliant, the very definition of silent warfare. But these gadgets weren't toys. A single mistake, a wire showing, a screw out of place, could expose an entire network. Captured spies faced interrogation, torture, and worse. In occupied Europe, members of the French resistance carried coded messages inside hollow coins, and British agents parachuted behind enemy lines armed only with compasses disguised as buttons and cyanide pills in their collars. They didn't just risk their lives, they risked their names, erased from history for decades. After the war, those same ideas inspired the next generation of intelligence tools, from Cold War bugs to James Bond as gadget-filled Aston Martin. But behind the glamour was truth, real people, real danger, and inventions born out of desperation. Many of the original gadgets now sit in quiet museum displays: lipstick tubes, compasses, matchboxes, relics of a time when the smallest object could tip the balance of the world. Because in the 1940s, victory didn't just belong to soldiers on the battlefield. It belonged to the unseen minds in the shadows, armed with nothing but courage and creativity. This is back in that day, where secrets, not soldiers, won wars.